want to bring in the chair of the Democratic National Committee, Jaime Harrison. He served as an aide to South Carolina Congressman James Clyburn before being the chair of the South Carolina Democratic Party. Chairman, good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
How's the convention going so far?
Well, it's rocking and rolling. This is a great, great convention. We've had some amazing speeches. And the great thing about this is you see the diversity of the Democratic Party, which equates to the diversity of this great nation. We have had everybody on there, and we still got a lot more to go to tonight. So I'm really, really excited. And I'm particularly excited when this House is completely filled and Joe Biden hits that space tonight.
A lot has changed in the last month.
Yeah.
How do you think this race has changed?
Well, there's a lot of energy and excitement in this campaign, and I think Kamala Harris has really brought that. You know, in addition to that, she's brought a lot of hope and joy. When you go to these rallies across the country, I was lucky to go to Philadelphia and to Detroit, and I've never seen anything like it. And I was a part of the Obama campaign in 2008.
You think they're bigger than the Obama rallies? We covered those too.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're not at a stadium now, but a lot of people wanted us to go to Soldier Field for this because many folks thought we could. Now, the Secret Service said that's a big no-no to do it last minute. But, I mean, you look at the rallies that she's had, and people are happy. They are joyful, and that joy and hope and happiness is infectious. And so I'm really, really excited about the direction. I think she's going to get a huge bump coming off of this convention. And then that's the momentum we need to go into November.
Soldier Field, there's been a lot of talk behind the scenes that there was a push by the Harris people to go to Soldier Field. You're saying the Secret Service is on the record?
No, I wouldn't on the record. But
no, what happened?
Some of us internally said that was a headache that we did not want to go through. Given this short amount of time, we didn't want to approach that, and that was going to give our folks here at the convention a headache that we didn't think we should.
But it's true, her team wanted it as an option?
I don't know, but a number of us talked about it.
And is that because Beyonce is coming and you figured you needed more seats?
Well, as a rumor said, Beyonce and Taylor Swift. I don't.
We want you to confirm it right here, right now.
No. Is your job harder or easier with Kamala Harris as the nominee?
Well, my job is my job, which is to make sure that we have the infrastructure to win close elections. And that's what we've been focusing on over the last 3.5 years. I mean, with our 50-state strategy, investing more resources in our state parties than ever before, even more than the golden era of Howard Dean's 50-state strategy. Many of the battleground states in the midterms, the states that people thought were going to be swept away in a red wave, were states we invested a lot of money and resources of putting boots on the ground, having voter protection teams. And the great thing is, we didn't get rid of all those folks from the midterms. We kept them on board, and we've only built upon those going on. Donald Trump and his campaign, you know, the RNC pulled a lot of their money from the ground. I think they're now going back to it. But the one thing that you know about politics, you don't get time back. All of that time that they wasted away doing whatever, God knows whatever, with the money, we used that to open offices. And in those months, people have been knocking on doors, they've been making phone calls. And now, when we're getting tens of thousands of new volunteers, we have the capacity in order to utilize those folks.
You know, I want to reference, we're going to hear from Hillary Clinton tonight. Yes. And in 2016, Hillary Clinton was ahead in the polls. There was a belief that she could win. There was the talk from the Democratic Party was how well organized they were on the ground. As a reporter, I can remember talking to the Clinton campaign and them talking about their organization in states and being like, wow, they're really organized. And I remember talking to Trump's campaign, who was not able to produce the same amount of numbers in terms of field offices or volunteers or get out the vote efforts, and he won.
It's a big difference between 2016 and now. One, let's remember, Hillary Clinton got more votes than Donald Trump did. He just won in the battleground states for the Electoral College. So
it's been 70,000 votes in 3 states.
Exactly right. So the difference is, this is a hell of a different DNC. This is a DNC that has been working, winning close races time and time again. Take a look at the midterm elections. We overperformed. We had the best midterm elections for a incumbent president since 1934. And that didn't happen by chance. That happened because of organization on the ground that has not wilted. Hillary Clinton, when she ran, she had to really help rebuild the DNC and run a campaign at the same time. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris didn't have to do that because they invested from day one in making a strong party.
Senator Tester and Senator Brown are not here. They're in tough races. Why not be? Why are they not here?
They should not be here because the voters that they need are back home. I mean, you know,
Well, but there are a lot of elected politicians here who have voters who are back home.
Yeah, but a lot of these politicians are in safe seats as well. Like, what you need to do when you're running a close race, if I were running right now in South Carolina, I wouldn't be here either. I'd be back home talking to voters, doing the grassroots organizing that needs to happen, because the most important thing is not being on the stage. The most important thing is making sure you're talking to the people about the issues that are important to them. And so that's always my advice to politicians that are in swingy areas.
Chairman Jaime Harrison, thank you so much.
Thank you.